As a guy, I can think of a lot of qualities that men might be looking for in a female companion.
Okay.
You know, someone who's sweet,
Yeah.
who likes to laugh.
Oh, that's a must.
Didn't hear any laughter from the
Well,
ladies in the
it
room.
wasn't
That's
funny.
interesting.
It's just you and me.
Women
now.
like
Okay,
people
yeah.
who are funny.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
So continue.
But extra toe, wouldn't say no to that.
Wait a minute, why?
You never
I
know
mean,
when you need a really good back scratch.
Well,
Just
yeah.
toss that foot in there, mama. Get to work.
You know what they say about guys with 11 toes.
Yeah, they just got the extra claw.
Yeah.
But maybe the number one sexiest quality a woman can have, from a guy's perspective,
Okay.
Yeah.
yes,
is somebody
Jay.
who is low maintenance. And apparently, that from a guy's perspective, I know the ladies aren't
Not
going to
just-
understand that.
I like a little high maintenance.
No, yeah,
Is that
Jose
toxic?
loves high maintenance. What are you talking?
Look
That's
how
your
far it's gotten.
perspective, but okay.
I think
Apparently,
most guys agree, Jeff.
that's what one of our listeners, Eddie, found recently from his date, who in typical low maintenance fashion is not calling him back. So Eddie,
really low maintenance.
Eddie,
there
I
yet.
apologize for her actions. I do not think they're warranted, okay?
Oh my gosh.
You haven't heard anything about his date yet.
I am already on Eddie's side.
Okay.
Oh, good, Eddie.
How does that feel, Eddie?
That feels really good.
Oh my God, you guys
Wow.
are like bro bonded or something right now.
Yeah.
Where'd you find this low maintenance woman?
So we met online on one of those chat sites, you know?
Okay.
Lowmaintenancegirls.com.
Yeah. Is that where you're trolling right now, Jeff?
Yeah.
Nah,
Sounds like a gold digger site.
They're on like
Yeah.
once a year. You can only catch them. You gotta be on there all the time. But
Match.
Eddie, what's
See you next year.
what's this low maintenance woman's name?
Melanie.
Melanie, okay.
It's a chill
And-
name.
Yeah.
I mean, did you know from the beginning that she was someone that you were looking for, right?
Well, you know what? I really liked on her profile. It said that she was low maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a gem for me. So I was like, you know what? Prove it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That's an interesting
Going.
challenge.
That really sounds like you're high maintenance when you
Yeah.
say that, Eddie.
Nah. So I asked her, you know, do you want to do a fancy cooking class or play? She said, we can, but that's not really her thing.
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
play is
So
kind
she
of a lame
passed
first
your-
date anyways. but-
First test.
Yeah. She said, literally, if you want to grab food and just watch a movie in the back of your car, I'm up for it.
In the back of your
Oh.
car. Like
Oh.
what? On your phone? Where are you going to watch the movie?
Definitely had to be creative.
Okay.
I decided to test it. So
Okay.
we ended up meeting in one of those parking lots outside one of those outdoor malls.
Yeah,
What?
they're always huge.
This all sounds so sketchy.
Wait, are you
It's
really
well
going
lit.
with the back seat of the car idea?
Yeah, I mean, I had to test it.
Okay, that's why she's not
That's
calling you
scary.
back. She actually came?
Yeah, she showed up. She gave me a big hug, and she did look like her pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Good.
great, but did you ever warn her that this was actually the date that you had planned?
I wanted it to be a surprise.
No.
No,
Oh,
surprises
wow.
are typically good things. Like, you put thought into stuff.
Look, I like her already. I love low maintenance, but I think she was saying it as a joke, bro.
And
you know?
low maintenance doesn't mean you don't want to have someone that's thoughtful.
Yeah, at least wine and dine.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Not even
We're
that,
already
like-
getting all judgmental. We should figure out what happened when you showed her what the date was.
Yeah, so I said I had a surprise for her.
Oh.
I took her in my car,
Oh.
opened the back door,
Uh-huh.
and then right there's 3 big bags of Wendy's. You know, I was being thoughtful.
Wendy's.
Oh.
Nice. Spicy nugs, dude.
And then I had Finding Nemo playing on a portable DVD player.
Bro, this is my perfect
Dude.
date. You want to wine and dine?
Dude.
Still in a mall parking lot,
And like
guys.
the
Even better.
smell of the fast food in a car, I'm sorry, it just never smells good unless you're the one that orders it and brings it in.
Yeah, I love it.
This come from all the
No.
high maintenance women in
No.
this room,
Yeah, you're
never
right, Jeff.
satisfied with the
I'm high
lengths that.
maintenance.
Yeah,
Did
let's-
she laugh? What did she say?
blown away, obviously.
Yeah, she laughed, but she wouldn't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Eddie, I mean, even the movie choice is kind of predator, like feeling. Finding Nemo in the
Predator?
back of the car.
Wait, how
It's a
does it-
Disney movie, Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is all red flags.
Did-
They're coming
It
up for
really
me
is.
everywhere.
Did she not
love
get in
this.
because she had to push the other teenager out of the way?
Exactly.
Nah. She said she doesn't really know me yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
I
look at
didn't
that.
think of
She's
that.
smart. She's thinking this through at least.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. You're right.
Did you
Tim.
have a plan B?
So we went to a bar next door. We
Okay.
each had a beer. And I teased her. I was like, you know, the Wendy's is getting cold.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's already cold.
The first thing you guys did was eat the Wendy's, man.
Gross.
You're not still pushing the Wendy's. You need to give up on the Wendy's, man.
Well, it worked because a few minutes later, we were in the back seat watching Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's my dude.
One beer and she says yes to that.
Right, now I'll eat the cold
Someone
chili.
needs to talk to this girl.
We had our burgers, we had our Frosties, you know.
Oh, Frosty.
How is that not melted?
Can you just
Brooke,
let him
don't-
get through one sentence
Jeez,
without
Brooke.
judging him,
So
please?
judgy.
Okay, you,
Eddie.
you slurped it with a straw. Then what, Eddie?
You know, it wasn't like we were in a movie theater. We both seen the movie,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we could talk through it.
That's true.
Okay.
I like that sometimes.
That's
It's
fine.
nice.
Okay, so you're hanging. Now, is she feeling safe and comfortable with you?
Yeah, I think so, but it was a little weird because it was good, but we didn't get to the end of the movie.
Oh.
Like about 3/4 into the movie, she said she had to go.
Well, that's like an hour into the movie, my friend. I mean,
Oh.
she was there a while.
Yeah, she was, and I was okay with it because after so much fast food,
I hope so.
listen, you don't want to sit next to me.
Ew.
Yeah, well, with the windows up, I
Yeah.
feel you, dog.
Fries
Don't
come back to
the
get you.
fast food on the first date.
Okay.
Brooke, it's Wendy's. It is a delight.
But
okay.
it sounds like you felt like you left it on an okay note.
Yeah, I thought we did. So I walked her to her car. I gave her a hug, but for some reason, I haven't heard from her since.
Free Wendy's, free movie. He walks her to her
No.
car.
Free drink.
I mean, did you really truly feel like you guys had a connection though, Eddie? That's what matters. I mean, I know
Yeah.
I'm making fun of you for the Finding Nemo and the interesting choices, but
You know, I really think that we did.
And you said that she's low maintenance, so maybe she's playing the really, really low maintenance slow game here. I just
Yeah.
hope that she answers the phone when we call her and get your second date update.
All right.
Next. Man, even when a guy does absolutely everything right,
Yeah.
women, they just have this way to find something wrong and spin it against
You're
them.
right.
we are
Jeff.
just so picky.
Yeah.
We are so demanding.
Especially the
It
ladies
is
Thank
so,
you for finally
it
saying
is
it.
so
I have a
hard.
list of things you could improve on. actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not sarcastic at all. Either,
I'm bringing
Jeff.
it up because one of our listeners, Eddie, took out a woman named Melanie who described herself as low maintenance.
Yeah.
And she told him, I'm the type of gal who'd be happy just eating fast food in the back of a car while watching a movie.
Yes.
But then, of course, when Eddie shows up with 3 bags of Wendy's and Finding Nemo on Blu-ray in his
Yeah.
SUV, Melanie and all the ladies in the room go, well, obviously she didn't mean watch a movie in the
Obviously.
car.
Well, say what you mean, ladies.
Come on.
I can't.
What?
Come
We're
on,
so
Jeff.
split.
Yeah.
We're just taking you literally at what you're saying. And now we're trying to figure out if Eddie took things too literally. Brooke, I don't know. What advice do you
Well,
have
it's
for
like-
Eddie that he needs to decipher what you really mean by?
Eddie, I think one of the like hard pieces for me listening to you to describe your date was how you kept saying I was testing her. Like that's always something is like, ugh, that feels so bad.
You know, I've been on so many dates with women that say that, and they're pretty high maintenance, and they just don't know it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a wake-up call.
Did you tell her that you were testing her though? Like I'm wondering if that was maybe part of the problem.
I definitely wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay,
usually
do that.
works really well when you're like,
Yeah.
hey, by the way,
Yeah.
this is a big test, so you
Yeah.
better answer right.
Well,
I got my eye on
he
you.
could have easily said in the back, "Hey, I was just doing this date because you said you were low maintenance, and I just wanted to see if that was right."
And
or
that
not.
would have come off sexy to you?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm worried if
Okay.
he said that, that's why
Yeah.
she's not calling him back.
He's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't.
It's a
Let's
terrible date.
Yeah.
A terrible date that she suggested to
know,
him and
why
he
not
just
actually?
listened to. But what do we know? Let's just
God.
call her and hear what she has to say. You ready to do this, Eddie?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right,
Okay.
here we go.
Okay.
Hello,
Hey, is this Melanie?
this is she.
Hey, Melanie, my name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Why are you laughing?
I feel like Brooke should take it from here.
What? I'm not even saying anything.
See,
Jeff's
I've already
already in
screwed it
trouble,
up. I
yeah.
screwed it up because I giggled
Oh my
halfway
God.
through
Melanie,
it.
how are
Sorry,
you?
Melanie. Hi.
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Ah, great question.
Yeah, well, it's not really what you could do for us, but what you could do for one of our listeners that you went out on a date with named Eddie.
Okay. And who is this again?
Oh, who am
we're
I?
Brooke and Jeffrey.
Yeah, we're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're a radio show, and we're trying to help Eddie figure out what went wrong or if anything did go wrong on your date because he told us a little bit about it. He's not sure if he made some mistakes, but we'd just like to know what you think of Eddie.
You know, I guess when I first met him, I thought that he was kind of funny.
Okay. Can I just ask, like, you show up to a mall parking lot and this guy opens the door and he's got Finding Nemo and Wendy's in the back seat. What are you thinking?
Dream come
I
true?
mean, in that moment, I kind of had that lady feeling of like, I put myself in this situation because I made a joke. About,
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
Duh.
Did you
Okay.
did you say before you told him though? By the way, what I'm about to tell you is a joke.
Oh, it's always fun to be with someone that you have to establish what is a joke and what isn't every time you talk.
I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because, I don't know, texting is hard and like maybe it was just misinterpreted, you know. And
Totally.
we've been getting along as we've been talking, you know, online, and I just figured it might as well be worth it to take the shot. We had our food back there, and it seemed like it was kind of fun at first, but the vibe just changed like drastically once the movie started.
What do you mean?
Wait,
Once Finding Nemo came on?
No, it's Finding Dory.
Is that what it was? No, he said Finding Nemo.
No, I think it was Finding Nemo.
Oh, the OG.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely will remember that it's called Finding Nemo because that was one of the big issues that he kept coming back to. He was getting like super agitated by the storyline.
What do you mean he was agitated?
Oh, to a point where he was like changing color in his face. Like, why can't they find that damn fish? And like that.
He's like, where the hell is it?
We need to get a private investigator on this because it's taking too long.
Was that a joke? That, I mean, maybe you guys just don't understand each other's type of humor, right?
True.
And listen, and when I say I'm low maintenance, I mean like I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm not holding a lot of judgment, but this guy would not let this go. He was getting heated, and like he's over there ranting and raving about how it should be called Losing Nemo, and like,
That is a fair point.
But the thing is, that was weird, but he turned off the TV, and then he suggested that I could help him find the real Nemo in the back seat. And I just...
Wait, what? Is that like a...
What?
He's like, I've hidden a fish somewhere in this car.
What does that mean, Melanie?
Was he like, was it a sexual thing?
I think it was a sexual
Is that what he
thing.
meant? It was an innuendo?
I don't know. It just went from like a little awkward first date misunderstandings to like really creepy, really fast.
Oh.
That kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Well, there's been a lot of misunderstandings happening
You're
this
still
entire...
defending.
I don't know. I'm just
Still on
saying...
Eddie's side. You can't give it up.
lot
Even
of-
I get it now.
There's a lot of misunderstandings, and maybe we should actually give Eddie a chance to explain himself because,
Okay.
Melanie, he's actually on the other line listening right now, and he wants to talk to you.
I'm sorry. He's like on the phone?
Yeah.
I think he needed to hear that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Eddie, you there?
Yep, I'm right here.
Are you dying of embarrassment, Eddie?
No, I mean, look, there's a lot of emotion in that movie. You know, it just turned me on.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Turned
what?
you on? Did you just say that it turned you on?
Yeah, there's just so much emotion. I mean, how can I not be turned on? You know, look, as a guy, it's hard to be smooth and funny and not get judged. And you know what? I feel judged right now.
You weren't smooth or funny, though.
Eddie, you're saying that you were like using a pickup line on her with "You want to find Nemo in the back seat"?
Yeah, you know, I was
Okay.
trying to be smooth, trying to be funny.
Look,
Yeah.
I can identify with that sometimes it's hard to think of the smooth line in the middle of the date, especially when you have a Disney movie on.
Golden rule, just stay away from using Disney and sexual innuendos in the same sentence.
Yeah.
There's a way that it can
I know.
work.
There isn't, Jeff.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
I have a star that you can wish upon.
Ooh, I like that.
What does that
Not
mean?
good.
I
Get
don't
hot
know.
in here,
What are
Jeff.
you, Tinkerbell, all of a sudden? Are you Pinocchio?
I'm just trying to help our listener here somehow.
I think maybe we were just miscommunicating. You know what? How about we do a redo? We could do a
We're gonna go straight
redo,
there.
and I promise you, if we watch a movie like Finding Dory, that does nothing for me. You know, so we could,
Oh, the sequel is nothing.
I hope that fish dies.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I mean, that dumb Dory fish.
Not an Ellen DeGeneres fan.
Okay. Melanie, I mean, how does hearing all that make you feel?
Oh.
I think I am just not the right fish in your sea, Eddie.
Oh,
No,
She's good at
okay,
it.
it works when you're shutting somebody down.
Are you sure? Because there's not a lot of fish like me.
It was pretty rare.
I feel
Isn't
like
he a
maybe
goldfish? Aren't there like a ton of those?
Melanie.
Clownfish.
Oh, clown.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, you're a pretty common fish, my friend.
I think you got the clownfish right.
Yeah.
Is that what you're feeling like, Eddie? Are you doing okay? You learn anything here?
I don't know. Maybe she was taking it the wrong way, but I felt like I was being pretty romantic.
Oh
Well,
boy.
I just think you guys
Oh
don't
boy,
get each
she
other.
says.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think
Hey,
lesson
Mickey Mouse. Here she's a...
Boy.
definitely lesson learned though, Eddie. If you do exactly what the woman says, she'll
No,
eventually
that's not-
hate you.
That is exactly the lesson.
That's exactly what I learned.
It's why we're never going to get anywhere, Jeff. You know?
So we're getting everywhere? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Okay.
I am sorry this didn't work out for you, Eddie, but I think there is some girl out there who is going to be willing to help you find your Nemo.
Yeah. In the meantime, stick to your toy story. Your own.
No.
That doesn't make
No, that's
sense.
not appropriate
No.
either.